We're back with round 1. We are on the play, which is pretty sweet. This deck. I'll keep it. I have a 5/5 for 4 on turn 4. So, and if our opponent plays a flyer within this time, God help him. Drawing an island would be sweet, although we don't necessarily need it right now. Playing against Moo Dragon X. Half dragon, half cow, all what? Alright. Ooh. Had it. Oh, thanks you too, smiley face. Cute. If my opponent plays something within the first couple turns, yeah, I'm just countering whatever it is. It's probably gonna be like a Nettle Sentinel. Just watch. Oh, Dominator Drone. That's still getting countered. I'm just gonna clear the way for our 6/6. One of the problems I have with the lands that we have is, look at this. Like, I had to be really careful to play the swamp and not one of our other forests. So I countered their first play, then slammed a 6/6 for 4 with trample and also vigilance. So they can Titan's Presence it. They cannot completely disregard it. They can completely disregard the Brood Butcher though, so that's something to watch out for, I suppose. Nettle Drone. There's the Nettle Drone. I'm gonna play Brood Butcher because if it survives, it's just killing the Nettle Drone. Nettle Drone is a pain in the butt. And if it doesn't survive, hey, Eldrazi Scion token. Look at this card. Isn't that sweet? Look at his face. He's like a tree. That's about all I got. Now my opponent seems to be deciding what to do, although I'm guessing what they're planning on doing is cast a colorless spell, just by the way that they activated Nettle Drone first main phase. Although, I tend to activate Nettle Drone as a sorcery or before like the last possible second because I don't want to forget. The F8 value is pretty real. Barrage Tyrant. Okay, well I guess I'm killing that instead of the Nettle Drone. Cosmic Channeler was a sweet draw, although target it gets -2/-2. Nope, just kidding. Well, I'm attacking, so there's that. Double block. I dare ya. Please double block. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. The thing about Barrage Tyrant is it sacrifices another colorless. So I'm definitely just killing the Nettle Drone. So as long as we keep my opponent's board clear, we should be in pretty good shape. But and like next turn I could see just attacking with the Brood Butcher as long as there's nothing in the way. Nope, just another Niddle Drone. I do need to draw something that does not cost a black and a green though, or another swamp. Either would be okay. I prefer it to be a creature. Ooh, Call the Scions would be sweet. One of the important things about the Barrage Tyrant with mana open is that if I try and kill the Niddle Drone, this is another creature or player. Okay, yeah, so never mind. My opponent just decided to shortcut into killing the Brood Butcher, so that's fine. I think I just cast this too. Do I want this? I guess. I hope my opponent just slams a flyer. Just one, though. Another thing about my current board state, my opponent can't really kill anything without just wasting their turn. Not wasting, but, spending their turn. Do I have anything for this? Maybe I'll play a Jaddy Offshoot. I probably want Adverse Conditions. And I probably want it over what? Coral Home Guide? Plummet. There's not a lot of flyers in the red-black deck. So this is a kind of awkward hand, but I'm going to keep it, because green is our primary color and we're bound to draw it eventually. Okay, no sludge color. Sick. It's probably a terrible hand to keep, but worst comes to worst, turn 4 I'll be drawing 2 cards. And had it the entire time. And next turn I can play it to Drew Stalwart. Oh, goodness. We're so good at this game. And then I can and if I don't draw anything, I can Natural Connection for infinite value. Oh, Dominator Drone, okay. You're a little late to this party here, Coral Home Guide. I think I want to play Woodland Wanderer for full value. Oh, forgot about the Silent Skimmer. I'll block the Dominator Drone. Do I need to? Not really. I mean, it's still 5/5. Yeah, we're just gonna cast it. We'll be fine. Opponent not even attacking with the Silent Skimmer, so that's good. And we get to Natural Connection next turn. Middle drone, sure. Getting my planes. So I have 7 mana. We're bluffing the horribly awry. And then I could probably like call the Scions into adverse conditions if I really wanted as well. If my opponent had a bunch of just stuff. And then if my opponent attacks with guys, I think I block with at least with the Tajuru Stalwart and the Woodland Wanderer. Like if they have a Touch of the Void or something, then I mean, good for them. The advantage of just attacking with an unblockable Woodland Wanderer every turn is that my opponent can't just turn against and blow me out. Turn against blowouts are super real when you're in like a racing situation and you attack and then they attack and then you attack and then they attack. But like if that's not what's going on, okay, then shit just got real, I suppose. Block there, block there, block there. What you got? Okay. Just trade your entire board. Maybe they have a Languish, which I'd be okay with. I have a Coastal Discovery. Like, I'm totally fine with my opponent 2-for-1ing themselves to get rid of my big guys. And by himself, obviously. I mean, themselves. Serpentine Spike. Sure. That's like a 3 for 4? Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, so I'm gonna awaken this forest because I can. And then adverse conditions probably gonna do a whole bunch of work. I'd expect my opponent to chump block the forest with their Scion, because 4 is a huge chunk of damage. Nope, just trading. Okay, that's fine too. Okay. Dust Stalker. Alright, well, that's icky. I'll take 7. Thank goodness for adverse conditions, am I right? Whew, clutch of currents, you say? Nah, I'll just win. My opponent has no cards in hand. They're tapped. Now they have one card in hand. I wonder what it could be. We just need to not mess this up. Attack you. Serpentine Spike is sweet. It's like, wait a second. It's not an instant. Alright, good games. Love when my opponent's friendly. Look at this. Like, look at how many smiley faces there are. Alright, so got there round one in a pretty decisive fashion. Like, there were some points when my opponent did things, and there were others where I was just like, beep, 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 beep. Before I go, Serpentine Spike reminds me of that scene from Guardians of the Galaxy where the guy with the blue head, I think blue, just like killed an entire field's worth of mooks. Like, that was a sweet scene. Anyway, I'll see you guys in round 2.